Alright, hi everybody, my name's Noah, this is Haley, and we are going to be doing predictions for Extreme Rules 2019. It's the 11th consecutive Extreme Rules pay-per-view. How the hell it's lasted this long, I have no idea. But it's a 10-match card, let's get into the predictions.
Let's get it.
So, again, 10-match card. If they were going to add anything to this card, it would be 2 matches, the Iconics defending the women's tag team titles against Kabuki Warriors, and possibly Balor versus Nakamura for the tag title, or for the Intercontinental title. Nakamura beat Balor clean on SmackDown, while Paige slapped Billie Kay. So both those matches are coming eventually, just don't know if they'll come at this event. As for, there's no current announced pre-show match. Obviously there's going to be one, so we'll just guess what it's going to be. Probably the Cruiserweight Championship. Rematch between Drew Gulak and Tony Nese.
Yeah.
Gulak beat Nese at the last pay-per-view for the belt. He did pin Tozawa, though. So, who do you have and why here?
I am gonna say Drew.
Gulak retains?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know, he just fucking got the thing.
That's true.
Shit. Can I breathe? He just got the thing, and I don't know, I just feel like he deserves to have it for longer.
Yeah, I feel
so.
And plus, I mean, it'd be kind of weird if he didn't pin Nese at all. I mean,
yeah,
Nese can take one pinfall. They saved Nese taking the pinfall at the last event, but taking a pinfall here is not gonna hurt him.
Yeah.
And with the gimmick Gulak is rocking right now and the role he's on, he deserves to hold this belt for a while.
For sure.
And I think he will. So we both got Gulak?
Yes, sir.
Alright, cool. Again, just predicting the pre-show matches right here, but the Revival defend the Raw Tag Team Championships against the Usos. The Revival have gotten 2 Raw Tag Team Championship reigns. Apparently, it's not enough to convince them to stay. They're apparently still leaving next year.
Who?
The Revival.
Oh, really?
As far as I know, they're still leaving. So,
as long as they're going to AEW.
If the Usos win, they would become 7-time champions, 7-time tag champions, and I think they're going to.
Yeah, me too.
Because, I mean, you can ignore all the tag team champions you want, but it's hard to ignore the Usos.
Yeah, no.
So.
And I miss them.
I think them having these belts could actually do something for the belts.
Yeah.
So I think the Usos take them.
Me too.
Alright, cool. Alright, speaking of tag team titles, next we have a triple threat tag team match for the SmackDown tag team titles. Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan defend the belts against the New Day, Xavier Woods, and Big E, and Heavy Machinery of Tucker and Otis. Who do you think is going to win?
I'm not sure about this one. Because they had Otis win
the triple threat match on
SmackDown.
Match, yeah.
So that, but I feel like it's too obvious then for them to just win the belts.
True.
I'm going to say New Day.
Really?
I don't know. I don't think Bryan and Rowan are going to keep them.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to say the New Day, because I think they're finally going to do the thing where they all have belts.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, actually.
Yeah.
The more I think about it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. It's Kofi.
Yeah.
And Brock. So.
I'm gonna pick Heavy Machinery.
See, yeah, that's my thing. It's like, I want that, but I feel like it's too obvious now.
Yeah. I don't
know.
They could still stretch the feud to SummerSlam by having the New Day take the pin, but.
Yeah.
And Bryan and Rowan retaining, but.
I was gonna say it could be Bryan and Rowan. I'm gonna say Bryan and Rowan.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take Heavy Machinery. Alright, up next, Alistair Black finally gets to wrestle.
Yes.
And he will face Cesaro, who was revealed as the one who knocks. Cesaro is technically on Raw, but brand split, who cares? Cesaro, they've been building him up recently.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't seen it because they didn't show it on Hulu.
Yeah, but
he's been winning some matches against jobbers.
Yeah.
I think he beat No Way Jose a couple times.
I remember
It's
that.
just unfortunate he's being built up to lose to Alistair Black, but at the same time, this isn't his storyline.
Yeah.
It's Alistair's.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously Alistair wins.
Yeah. Can you imagine if Cesaro just won?
That'd be...
I would kill myself.
Yeah. Obviously, I think Alistair's a future world champion.
As he should be.
But I think, honestly, what's going to go down here, they have a great match. Alistair beats him. Alistair gets RKO'd after the match. We set up Alistair and Randy for SummerSlam.
Yep.
Which could be a huge match to get Alistair over.
Can't wait.
So, you agree with that?
Yep.
Alright, cool. All right, up next, this feud is somehow interesting. Based off one segment, all of a sudden, we're interested in Bobby Lashley versus Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
And they are going to be having a last man standing match at this show. I think Lashley needs to win. Because, here's the thing. Braun just buried him in all the stupid challenges they did. Braun won all of them.
Oh, that's true.
Braun is the one who speared him through the stage.
yeah.
And even though Braun is more injured than Lashley is, because Lashley still showed up on Raw and fucking squashed Rey Mysterio because fuck it, and Braun didn't even show up. This will be Braun's first appearance since. I think Lashley gets massively buried if he loses this match.
That's true.
Well, I don't think it has that much effect on Strowman if he loses.
Yeah.
There is the rumor, though, that Paul Heyman wants to push the hell out of Strowman.
Oh, worm.
So, which I wouldn't have a problem with.
I love that.
But I still don't think him losing this match, especially since he's not taking a pin, would affect it that much. I think Lashley needs to win for his credibility, so I'm taking him.
Yeah, I think Strowman's gonna win.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna take Strowman.
Yeah, take Strowman. He might just win.
He just might.
But I think Lashley needs to.
He should. He needs to. But I think I'm gonna take Braun.
To the point. And this won't be that bad for Strowman. It's not like when Baron Corbin pinned him at Fastlane. You know? like this, can you imagine a year ago thinking they'd sacrifice Braun Strowman to get Baron Corbin over?
That's so sad. Alexa, play Despacito.
Yeah, hopefully Heyman becomes more enamored with Strowman than he would be Corbin.
Yeah,
I would hope so.
Oh.
Heyman's a smart guy.
Yeah. Please.
By the way, Heyman and Bischoff are scheduled to start on the shows after his pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if they're booking this pay-per-view, but they're scheduled to start, as far as I know, on the shows after. So that should be interesting. But you have Strowman?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll take Lashley. Speaking of things that can go either way, and this is interesting, AJ Styles versus Ricochet for the United States Championship. For anyone who's worried about Ricochet on the main roster, he's done pretty well for himself so far. He got a belt, beat Samoa Joe clean, made his main evented 2 Raws in a row, has a top-level feud with a marquee star like AJ Styles. AJ Styles finally turned heel against him. It's rumored because they're trying to get the teen audience back because they're fearing of losing it to AEW, which they probably will. Mm-hmm. And Ricochet's cool. He does flippy cool shit, and he looks like a cool dude. So,
that's big facts.
I mean, they're hoping he can have the same kind of impact maybe Jeff Hardy did back in the day. And at the same time, maybe it's not the same just because, like, he's not as gritty, but he's still cool. Because, I mean, Jeff had a lot of problems. You know, that's well documented, that Jeff had a lot of problems. And Ricochet does not strike me as a problematic dude. Nah,
he's just chilling. He's just living his life.
He's not a great promo. He's a passable promo.
Leave him alone.
But to be fair, Hardy wasn't a great promo back in the day either. He was an alright promo, but he wasn't, like, top level. And so, I think he's cool enough he doesn't need to be top level. And he's good enough wrestler. But anyway, he still might lose this match.
I know. I don't want him to.
I don't think it hurts him that much if he does. But
I think it's not going to be clean.
No. But I mean, with the club back together and with Styles newly heel.
Yeah. That kind of like that screams like
I mean,
you know, he's going to win.
I think AJ's winning.
I think he is too.
I really do.
Unfortunately. I don't want him. It's not even that I don't want him to.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I don't want Ricochet to lose.
Yeah.
So it's like
I felt like this a lot during AJ's WWE title reign. I loved AJ with the belt, but I really wanted Shinsuke to get it.
Yeah.
And then I loved AJ with the belt. I really wanted Joe to get it.
Yeah.
So
I'm conflicted. I would be fine either way, kind of. But not really.
Oh yeah, so would I. But I feel like if AJ, you could almost argue AJ looks weak if he loses, because he just turned heel and got this new persona, and he can't be Ricochet. You know.
Yeah, I think
when he already beat him clean once.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm gonna take Styles.
Me too.
All right. Up next this match isn't gonna go in last. It is The Undertaker and Roman Reigns, but no, it's gonna be the Extreme Rules match. But
What's the Extreme Rules match?
The
Becky
double
and Seth.
championship match.
Yeah.
That has to go on last, but...
Surely.
But anyway, the big dog and the big dog, The Undertaker and Roman Reigns, because fuck it, take on
literally no reason.
Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre.
Mackie Moo.
So why is this happening? I don't know. I'm guessing, obviously Taker was pissed after that match of Goldberg. I mean, you saw his face. And it's rumored he wants to work with McIntyre. That may end up being his SummerSlam match, Taker versus Drew.
I love that.
Shane needs to be taken down a peg. With the new regime, I feel like he will be.
Oh, you don't think there's a way that Shane and McIntyre win this, do you?
Oh, I think there is, but I don't think they will. Because...
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say.
I think if they're doing Drew versus Taker at SummerSlam, I think Drew needs to straight up beat Taker clean. At SummerSlam. You can regain everything you've lost with Drew McIntyre. If he just goes into SummerSlam and fucking beats Taker clean. Just straight up. Just pins him.
And if Taker wants to work with him that bad, I'm pretty sure he'd be okay with it.
Nobody's ever kicked out of the Claymore. So...
Well, that's true, huh?
He could just go at fucking SummerSlam and beat him clean. There is also the possibility, though, that Drew pins Taker in this match, and then Taker beats him at SummerSlam.
Yeah, that could happen, but...
I'm going to go with the one that gets Drew over more, though, personally, and I will say the big dogs win this.
Me too.
Alright.
I feel like that's... If they don't win, I would be incredibly surprised.
Yeah. Up next, SmackDown Women's Championship. Bayley defends the women's title in a 2-on-1 handicap match against Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss has not been on TV recently because apparently she was violently ill, but she's had a lot of problems, poor girl.
I know.
But she, at least it wasn't a concussion, because Jesus Christ, but she's apparently good to go as far as the Sunday goes. Even if she's still sick, though, this being a handicap match protects
Nikki's
her
gonna do the most.
a bit.
Yeah.
Nikki will probably do the most regardless because it fits in the storyline.
Exactly, which is good.
I think Sasha Banks is coming back.
Me too. I'll be real, because they've been really pushing this whole "you don't have any friends" thing.
Yeah.
And I think...
And they could just go with Lol, it's Carmella, but, I mean...
That'd be so funny. That'd be such, so anticlimactic.
And that might be what they do.
That'd be so fucking funny.
But...
I think they're gonna have Sasha come back.
It's rumored that they and Sasha reached an agreement. Sasha's been training in Japan with the Stardom woman. I think
honestly, Sasha might come back and save her and then just turn heel.
I hope that. I hope so.
I hope so too.
I think that's exactly what they might do. Sasha comes back, turns heel, and either they do Sasha versus Bayley at SummerSlam or triple threat with Charlotte.
Oh yeah.
Charlotte weirdly has been off TV
where the fuck has she been?
6 weeks.
Because Andrade's been here.
She's not hurt. She's been working house shows, and she's been working dark matches at the show. They just don't have anything for her, which is crazy.
Can you imagine if she was the friend?
That'd be fucking random.
Turn.
That'd be fucking random. I mean, I guess there is a scenario where she could help Bayley win because she wants to beat Bayley for the belt.
Exactly.
But
that's why I think Sasha's gonna come back babyface and then beat her afterwards.
But either way, Bayley wins.
Yeah, Bayley wins.
So we will now get to WWE Championship match: Kofi Kingston versus Senor Joe. Joe has already done better than any of Kingston's previous challengers, as he's currently the only person to hold a pinfall victory over Kofi Kingston since WrestleMania. Yeah. Actually, it wasn't even pinfall. He choked him out.
Yeah,
to hold a victory over Kofi Kingston.
He made it die.
He only person to hold a victory over Kingston since Mania. Kingston's not been pinned since Mania. Wow. They have surprisingly protected the shit out of Kofi as Mania,
which I love,
champion.
As Mania.
I was afraid it was going to be a Rey Mysterio type reign, where he got the belt, but he just loses to big guys all the time. So remember, that's what happened when Rey got the belt in 06. He got it, but then he lost clean to Mark Henry and lost clean to the Great Khali and all that shit. Luckily, we've ran out of giants, it seems like.
Which I love.
We just got Strowman and Lashley to both on Raw, and Lars Sullivan might be done permanently. I mean, in addition to the racism thing, he tore his knee up, so...
Yeah, yikes.
You know, we're running out of giants, surprisingly. When SmackDown doesn't really have one, so... But...
Rowan.
I mean, Joe's close they got, and he's not even on SmackDown.
Rowan,
yeah.
Joe
Ro. So, here's the thing, man. I think Kofi's gonna win. And Lesnar's cashing in. because they've just been pushing the feud between Lesnar and Rollins. It's gonna Lesnar and Rollins. Lesnar's gonna get his revenge on Rollins. No.
I hate that you're right.
No. I think Kofi is going to beat Joe, which sucks for Joe, because I think, honestly, for Joe to keep his credibility as a badass, he needs to win this match.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, that or Brock could cash in, like, during the match and make it a triple threat.
Yeah, or he could cash in on Joe. That's
a possibility, but I feel like it makes more sense for him to cash in on Kofi.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So.
But, yeah, I say Kingston's beaten Joe.
Yeah.
Lesnar's cashing in, man.
I think so, too.
We do Kofi Brock at SummerSlam.
That makes me sad.
Yeah.
Because I want Kofi to stay champion forever. And ever.
And ever.
But it's just the inevitability of Brock having the fucking money in the bank.
And again, it's a lose-lose. If Lesnar cashes in and wins, then he's champion again. If Lesnar cashes in and loses, then the man's Money in the Bank holder has lost 3 years in a row.
I know. And that's even worse.
It's a lose-lose.
It's a lose-lose.
So.
I mean, if Brock like lost it back to Kofi at SummerSlam, that would be A1.
Yeah.
But I don't
the only way for that to happen would be for someone to screw Lesnar.
Yeah.
Starting a feud between Brock and someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe for the next Saudi Arabia event.
Shut the fuck up.
Finally, main event probably has to be. It is Seth Rollins, the Universal Champion, Becky Lynch, his fucking girlfriend.
No.
Becky Lynch.
No.
Oh, sorry. Becky's boyfriend?
Yes.
Becky's boyfriend.
Becky's boyfriend, Seth Rollins.
Becky's bitch, Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
I
hate it either way. Can they just be their own people?
I hope they just go separate after fucking this.
I really hope so.
Who's the Raw Women's Champion against Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans? Both titles are on the line. It's a Extreme Rules match, which makes me think intergender's allowed. I don't think the men can pin the women.
No, probably
but you
not.
can't DQ someone in a fucking Extreme Rules match. So.
And I'm sure Becky would love to beat the shit out of Corbin, and I would love to see it. So.
Also, is it tornado tag or is it regular tag?
I'm guessing it's tornado.
I feels like it should be tornado. I honestly don't know though.
Yeah.
But
Becky and Seth.
The stipulation though is if Corbin and Lacey's team win, they both win the belts.
Disgusting.
If Becky and Seth retain, Corbin and Lacey get no more opportunities.
Yeah. Sounds great.
Sounds good to me.
So Becky and Seth.
What the fuck Becky is moving on to, I don't know.
We'll see.
I have an idea for Seth though.
Who?
Wyatt.
Yes.
I mean, we mysteriously have not seen the Firefly Funhouse in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Bray's gone dark all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I have a feeling Bray's coming this week. If it's not this pay-per-view, it's going to be on Raw.
Oh, you think it might be at the pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Ooh, I would love that.
Like, after the match is over.
Oh, I would love that.
Bray gets all spooky.
If he, like, kidnaps Becky.
That'd be lit. Bray's never been against a good kidnap.
No, yeah.
But I think it's either this pay-per-view or Raw. We see Bray. And
I'd love that.
Honestly, you want to build Bray up as a megastar? Have him face Rollins for the belt at SummerSlam. Just fucking beat him. Bray just beats him clean.
That would be a big push, wouldn't it?
Bray just comes in, spooky Firefly Funhouse man, just fucking kicks Rollins' ass at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
That's it. You got a fucking superstar right there. Bray has all the credibility in the world, just like that.
Yep.
But yeah, I would hope there's no possible chance that Corbin Lacey wins this.
I would kill myself.
So,
walk out.
By the way, I think I've held off on telling you this. I don't know if you ever knew about it. But there was a rumored reason why they were pushing Baron Corbin. It's because of his good looks. Apparently, Vince thinks he is someone who women would typically find attractive, which is apparently why he's being pushed. Now, for the record, I think that's bullshit. I don't believe it. But, I mean, why else is he pushing him? Like, he's not...
Oh, baby, no.
He's somewhat athletic, but, like, he's not a good wrestler. He's not even that tall. He's not that unique. He's not a good promo. It's a
That's some stupid shit.
I guess it's a plausible reason. I don't personally buy it, but who knows with Vince, man?
What are his tastes?
I
Big
mean,
sweaty man.
he probably thinks he's got a bad boy look.
I have no comment.
He does look cooler with the bald head, but like,
as a woman, who's attracted to men, no.
No. Well, you like beards, though. What if he grew a beard?
No. He has a neck beard. You know that. And I don't really like beards that much anymore.
Oh, really?
I went through a beard phase. But...
yeah, she went for a phase where she was wildly attracted to Bray Wyatt.
That's not true. I did think he's attractive, but I was not wildly attracted to him. Roman Reigns is still the most beautiful person I've ever seen in my life, but that's just the facts.
That's fair enough.
That's just the tea. So is Seth Rollins.
Samoans are usually pretty beautiful men.
They are.
Look at The Rock.
That's true, huh?
Yeah. But...
anyway. Yeah, no.
I would hope there's no way Corbin and Lacey win. But who knows? So, I think the Wyatt thing...
Is like Baron and Corbin... Is like Baron and Lacey what like Vince thinks are like the most attractive people in the company?
Maybe. Lacey's blonde and...
that's true.
She's buff, semi-athletic.
Personally disagree.
Military veteran.
With both of those. I'm gonna be real.
Mm.
But that's just my opinion. And you know.
Honestly, Lacey's got enough of backstory. I don't know why they don't make her a babyface. She's a military veteran and a single mother.
Yeah, I don't... like, she sounds great. Like, she sounds like an awesome lady.
Like, I don't know. I feel like they could make... if they use that in the future, they can make her face. She'd have to get a whole new gimmick.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know.
She sounds like an amazing person.
Yeah. But...
that's going to do it for our predictions Extreme Rules. Again, if they add anything, it would be the IC title match and the women's tag team title matches.
Yeah.
If they add those matches, I would go for 2 title changes. I would hope Nakamura would win.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a very simple way to do a double turn heel here. Just have Nakamura beat him clean. Again, Finn gets pissed. Maybe he hits Shinsuke in the dick.
Would love
and then with Iconics versus the Kabuki Warriors, I would hope the Kabuki Warriors win.
Me too.
Personally.
Please.
So, but that's again if they add those.
I love the Iconics.
And
everything they do.
And I'm sure maybe there'll be some 24/7 titles shenanigans. Maverick still has the belt. As of right now.
Huh? Incredible.
But yeah, that's it for predictions for Extreme Rules. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, be sure to like it. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, all those things are in the description. My name is Noah. This is Haley. This has been our predictions for Extreme Rules 2019. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.